then you could.
Captain tells Vixie that she's been different than she used to be.
Captain lets out a low sigh, looking weary. Yeah, she is. She's changed. She's never been so cold and distant before. It's like I don't know her anymore.
Vixie, she sighs.
Vixie lets out a low whistle, shaking his head. Damn, sounds like she's really changed. What happened to her, man? She used to be so... He trails off, searching for the right word.
Vixie growls at Heartflame and tries to confront her. Vixie girl, what the hell are you talking about?
She turns to Vixie with an annoyed expression, her eyes narrowing in irritation. What? She snaps. What do you want?
It's in the community post. Vixie, girl, you're being so harsh towards to your husband or boyfriend. I don't know. You need to start being nice to her, not her, but him. She sighs and hisses.
She shoots a glare at Vixie, her eyes narrowing. I'm not obligated to be nice to him, you know. Just because we're... She hesitates for a moment, clearly uncomfortable. You know, together. Doesn't mean I have to be sweet and kind all the time.
Heartflame looks down, kind of depressed, but then turns into a cold look and scratches Vixie on her face.
She gasps in surprise as Vixie scratches her face, her hand flying up to her cheek. What the hell, Vixie? She snaps. You can't just go around scratching people. That's not cool.
Vixie gets scratched on the face by Heartflame.
Captain gapes for a moment at the sight of her face being scratched before stepping forward, his hands clenching into fists in anger. Hey, he snaps. Watch what you're doing, man. You can't just scratch people like that.
Says who? Vixie. Okay, I'm the leader here, and you can't say a goddamn thing about it.
Captain looks enraged at her words, his eyes narrowing. What do you mean, who says? He snaps. Basic common decency says you shouldn't go around scratching people's faces. What's gotten into you, Vic?
I joined, but the device says it ended. Maybe like if you maybe if you like rejoin and stuff like that, it might work. Go get the book. Go get the thing. Heartflame scratches Captain's face and storms out of the den.
He stumbles back, his hand coming up to touch his face where she had scratched him. His expression is a mix of anger and hurt as he watches her storm out of the den, disappearing out of sight.
Oh, I can't stand that. I can't stand my boyfriend. God.
He stands in the den, alone and frustrated. He lets out a low growl, his anger beginning to boil over. He clenches his fists and takes a deep breath, trying to calm himself down. But it's not working. He can't get her words out of his head, and his chest is tight with anger and hurt.
1 month later.
A month has passed since the incident, and things in the Kingdom of Thorns have returned to normal. The soldiers have grown used to the new order of things, and have come to respect Heartflame as their queen.
One of the cats gives Heartflame a teeth collie, a teeth collar that has teeth all over it.
Heartflame looks down at the teeth collar in her paws with a mixture of surprise and curiosity. What is this? She mutters, examining the odd little device.
Thank you for actually giving me this, soldier. It reminds me of the old tale of Scourge, the rise of Scourge.
The soldier nods, seeming pleased that
I'll
Heartflame has taken an
look at
interest
it.
in the
I'll look
object.
at it in a minute.
I thought you would like it, Your Majesty. It's a reminder of the Kingdom of Thorns history and the legend of Scourge.
The Thorn cats aren't that bad, okay? I'm just gonna be plain out honest. I just like to have all the control.
The soldier listens quietly as she speaks, nodding along to her words. I understand, Your Majesty. You're simply ruling with an iron fist to maintain control and ensure the kingdom's stability.
I want you to grab Jackson, Vivian's brother. I want you to grab him, just to see what he would like to see if he's intimidating.
The soldier nods, understanding the order. Without hesitation, he turns and walks off to find Jackson. Shortly afterwards, he returns, leading Jackson into the room.
Hello, Jackson.
Jackson looks
Maybe
up at
leave
her,
and
his
probably
expression
like
wary.
rejoin and
Hello,
leave.
Your Majesty, he mutters, bowing low to her.
I'm surprised you're actually being nice to me for once. I'm actually surprised because your father is dead. I killed him.
Jackson stares up at her with a mixture of shock and horror. You killed my father, he whispers, his voice tremulous.
Oh my god. You're being so annoying.
Jackson bristles at her words, his eyes narrowing in anger. Annoying. I'm being annoying because I don't like the fact that you killed my father.
He was the leader of the Darks, okay? So I just did all of us a favor by killing him. Would that make you happy? He gave you the stinking curse. So what's the fun of killing him?
Jackson's expression hardens at her words, his anger clearly visible. He was my father, he says coldly, and you just took him from me. You might think you did us all a favor, but you have no idea what pain you've caused me.
I thought you hated him.
Jackson flinches at her words, his eyes burning with hurt. Whether I hated him or not is irrelevant. He was still my father. You had no right to take that away from me.
Scratches his face. You have no right to mention that, okay? I don't give a shit if you miss him or not. I'm the leader of this new thing, and you will obey me, either if you like it or not, asshole.
Jackson reels back from the blow, his expression.
Yeah, I did the wrong one.
What the hell? He snaps, baring his teeth. You can't just scratch me whenever you feel like it. You're not in charge of me.
Want a bet, bitch?
The guards watching the exchange tense up, ready to intervene if necessary. Exchange nervous glances, wary of the rising tension between the two. Jackson flinches again, his expression growing more and more hostile. You call me a what? He growls, his eyes flashing with anger.
Are you gonna fight me, little boy? Aren't you?
Jackson's eyes narrow as she taunts him, his anger growing more intense by the second. Don't call me that, he snaps, taking a step forward. I'm not a little boy. I can beat you any day.
That's what your father said. And you know he begged for mercy. And after he killed my daughter, I still get revenge. And plus, he said he could easily kill me. And guess what? He didn't. He didn't lay a single finger on me. Well, a single paw on me, actually. And if you want to see your father, well, I guess this is your death wish. Oh, so bad.
Jackson's expression darkens further as she taunts him about his father. Filled with
I'm sorry if my
"Think you
voice
could
is
just mock
loud.
my father like that?" He snarls, taking a menacing step forward. You think that's funny?
In a bit, I have
Yeah,
to
it
go
is funny to see you acting like a little rat trying to run away from the cat. Even though you are a cat, to be honest. And I'm just a wolf.
Jackson is practically shaking with anger at this point.
I'm just playing
You think you're so tough, don't you?
Character AI.
You think just because you're queen you can say whatever you want and do whatever you want.
I was watching
But you're not the only
K-12,
one who can fight. I'm not afraid of you.
so you don't get copyrighted amendment.
Then come on, let's fight.
He looks at her defiantly, his shoulders set. Fine. If you want to fight, let's fight. I'll show you who's really in charge here.
In a few minutes, Heartflame puts him into the ground, pins him. You really thought you can
Angel Dot joined.
fight me?
Despite his anger and determination, unable to break.
Let me move the thing real quick because I want to show you all my first edit. I'm gonna show you my first edit. By the way, hi Angel.
Your first edit? My first edit is horrible.
Wait, should I end the stream real quick so I can just show you all my stuff? Because my cousin's on here. Well, technically my cousin's on here, and I don't want to show her face everywhere when she was younger.
Okay.
I'm gonna end the stream.